gentlemen, a beautiful morning to you all present here. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Neha Dewan, and I'm personally teaching avionics third year. I'm happy to be your host for today's program. Firstly, I wish you all a very happy World Theatre Day, and I'm glad that you could make it here for this occasion, this little event we have planned and organized just for you all to emphasize on the importance and significance of theatre.
And hello everybody, my name is Patrish Shubram, first year in Mechanical Engineering. I'm proud to be a co-host for today's performance. In today's performance, we have 3 acts in the program, out of which all of them will be performed by theatre artists from our very own college, the students of the College Masquerade Club.
Before we begin though, we would like to invoke the blessings of Lord Almighty, and for the same we invite on stage Ritu Saha, second year Aerospace, and Mohit Joshi, second year BCA, to sing praises of the Lord.
Can you rise for the hymn?
Hello, check. Hello. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name, sing like never before, oh my soul, worship Your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day dawning, it's time to sing Your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name, sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name. You're rich in love and You're slow to anger, Your name is great and Your heart is kind. For all Your goodness I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name, sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name, I worship Your holy name, I worship Your holy name. Thank you.
A guest is a jewel on the cushion of hospitality, and we at Hindustan believe in the same. We are truly honored that our guest for today's program has given us this wonderful opportunity to prove hospitality to them.
We are honored to have with us Ms. Katari Lili, an advocate and a part of the Madras Players. We're also humbled to have with us mentors from Kriya Shakti. Can everybody please welcome them with a huge round of applause.
Without further ado, we request Dr. Shevin, Educate Languages, to deliver the welcome address.
Very good morning to ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Yes, today is World Theatre Day and it is a real great occasion for all theatre lovers here. And it's a very great opportunity for all of us, students here and staff, who's keen on theatre. And also, it's a wonderful opportunity for us to witness our own students here who have really practiced well and it's a maiden effort. On behalf of the management of Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, I welcome our Chief Guest, Ms. Shan Libby. Please give a big round of applause to her. And all the mentors of Kriya Shakti, the teachers who have been behind this entire event, Ms. Sonu Joseph and Ms. Atma Darshana. The Department of Languages has been showing keen interest in theatre, and that is why we hosted the first National Theatre Workshop just few days back on February 21st, and there was a good response 21st and 22nd. And let me tell you, the judges who came to judge the competitions here said it was a wonderful performance by the host team. Real good performance by our own kids team. So we need a good round of applause for that. The World Theatre Day, it was actually initially, it started in 1961 by Jean Cocteau. And he had given the first message on the World Theatre Day. It's my privilege today, I just went through the net, I browsed the net, I got information that today also there is a message from another very important theatre artist, worldwide known. He is from Cuba, and I just want to quote what he said. Mr. Carlos Calderon from Cuba says, he's an award-winning theatre artist, very renowned artist. He says, I like to quote about it, before my awakening to the theatre, my teachers were already there. They had built their houses and their poetic approach on the remains of their own lives. My theatrical country, mine and that of my actors, is a country woven from such moments, where we leave behind the masks, the rhetoric, the fear of being who we are, and we join hands in the dark. You then work from the apparent immobility to design the greatest journey of all, to repeat the Odyssey, the Argonaut's journey. You are an immobile traveler who does not cease to accelerate the density and rigidity of your real world. Unquote. That's the message of the year 2018 by the great theatre artist Celdran from Cuba. I am happy to note that as we celebrate the World Theatre Day, I would just take you behind a few years back when Hindustan Institute of Technology of Science, just because of the motivation of Mr. Ashok Varghese, our director of Hindustan Institution, we started a Masquerade Theatre Club way back in 2015. But it picked up, it was reconstituted, and it had a very good Athena Literary Club. Again, the mentors, Ms. Sonu Joseph and her team of language departments, reconstituted the entire Athena Club, and we had also elected the members for the club. The students were participating in several competitions, and there are excellent students who participated in MUN and the BITS. But the theatre is yet to come in a full-fledged way. But this is a platform for those theatre students to perform, and we are going to watch the live performance of the students, and we have a very good team, in fact, who have been groomed by Kriya Shakti. Kriya Shakti started this at the beginning of the academic year in 2018, and it's a full-fledged theatre production, and they have trained our students for about 30 sessions, year-long sessions. At the end of this, they had to stage whatever they have been trained. So this day is the platform where we would see our students performing. So I'm not going to extend my welcome speech over here. I welcome each and every student over here who's been seated in front of me and our chief guests and our teachers here. We would like to see the performance, and I would request all of you to encourage the students here who are performing and to remain silent enjoy the performance, and that's where you're going to encourage them. Thank you, one and all.
We all are familiar with theatre, but let us familiarize you with the importance of 27th March in the world of theatre.
As Dr. Shen already has enlightened us about the same, World Theatre Day, initiated in 1961 by the International Theatre Institute, that is ITI, is celebrated annually on the 27th March by ITI centres and the international theatre community. So theatres, theatre professionals, theatre lovers, academies and schools celebrate it as well. Various national and international events are organized to mark the importance of this occasion. And the most important, as ma'am said, is the circulation of the World Theatre Day message, where a figure of world stature shares his or her reflections on the theme of theatre and the culture of peace. And as she said, the first World Theatre Day message was circulated and written by Mr. John Cocteau in 1962.
What is known as the international message is translated into more than 50 languages, read for tens and thousands of spectators before performances in theatres throughout the world, and is printed in hundreds of newspapers. Colleagues in the audio and visual field lend a fraternal hand to us during this day by relaying the message in over 100 radio and television stations, and the message is transmitted to all corners of the 5 continents.
So that's that about World Theatre Day, and now it's time to introduce our esteemed guest for today's program. So Ms. Shan Katari Levy is a barrister and advocate based in Chennai. She has always had a passion for the dramatic arts, from school plays to performing with the Madras players from class 8 onwards. She then went on to do some plays while at Oxford University. She returned to India for several years of working in the US and UK. She's a committee member of the Madras Players and has directed one event at the High Court before Chief Justice of India and other dignitaries. Dial M for Murder was directed by her last year, this year. Shan Libby runs A to Z Creativity, a drama and debate club for students whose teams have recently topped the world in World Scholars Cup at Yale. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the lovely Ms. Shan.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much to everyone for your warm welcome, and thank you for the intro. I'd like to thank Dr. Shireen and Ms. Sonu Joseph for all the very excellent arrangements made. And I'd like to just give you a quick background to my association with Hindustan University. I've known Mr. Ashok Verghese ever since we were in school. So he's a good friend, and I'm delighted to see how Hindustan University has progressed and developed. Actually, Hindustan has always sent students to our Madras Players productions, and we're very grateful for that, and we hope that you'll continue coming. We've always had busloads of students coming in, and hopefully it's of use and everyone learns something from it. I'd like to just quickly say that theatre is obviously extremely important as far as I'm concerned. I think it's important not just for the play itself, but for what it gives you in terms of who you become. When I'm working with actors, this time for Julius Caesar, we put out an open audition. And we said anyone with an interest. And it was amazing the types of people who came forward. There were people who hadn't acted since their college days and were now in their 50s or 60s. They sent in short WhatsApp videos because we knew that auditions in person might be difficult for people to come to. So they sent in videos. And in fact, our Julius Caesar was this guy called Arjun Chakravarti, who is brilliant, but he's like, I don't think he's acted for 35, 40 years. And he never had tried acting. And so many people have it inside them, but sometimes they're a bit shy to give it a shot. So it's great that all of you are starting now. Nothing like it. Also, I sometimes see students who are very shy, but as soon as you give them some lines, they become a different person. But then they get off the stage, sometimes they remain shy, but then slowly the character itself changes. So you need it in law, obviously. I love it because it's law. I mean, with law I need drama and I do plenty of it in the courtroom. But I also enjoy, I think it's good for any discipline. I'd like to quickly just read you this poem. I'm sure all of you have come across it in one form or another. But I'll just quickly go through it. You know, As You Like It by William Shakespeare. And in that, there's this lovely thing about theatre and how basically our lives, we're all acting in a play, whether we know it or not. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. His act being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, and then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like a snail unwillingly to school, and then the lover, sighing like furnace with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's brow, then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth, and then the justice in fair round belly with good capon line, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shank, and his big manly voice turning again towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all that ends the strange eventful history in second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. So that's the 7 ages of our lives. I know Priya Shakti well, and I've enjoyed many of their plays. I've attended as many as I can, and I'm very much looking forward to today. Thank you.
We are truly grateful and humbled by the presence of our esteemed guest, and as a token of gratitude and appreciation, we would like to present her with a memento. On behalf of Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, I request Dr. Sherin to do the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together.
We are grateful for the presence of our mentors from Priya Shakti, who have provided our actors with a lot of guidance. We request Dr. Sherin, the HOD of the Department of Languages, to facilitate the vendors on behalf of Hindustan University. Mr. Yogesh Arvi, Senior Executive Mentor.
Can the crowd give a round of applause?
Ladies and gentlemen, his Buddhist efforts in teaching our students about the art of theatre. Mr. Karthik Ananda Subramanian, Senior Executive Trainer.
In absentia, we can give to
Nivash Gopalaswamy, Senior Executive
he's also in
Trainer.
absentia.
And Arvind Kesh, Trainer.
Yes, can we have a
Keep applauding, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ma'am. And now is when you guys get to be excited and happy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
We have 3 plays lined up for you today, namely Unknown, The Prisoner, The Return of the Queen, and Anima Verdum.
I'd also like to add that theatre has no international identity. Theatre has the power to break down cultural barriers. It is something for the world, whether it is Irish, English or French. So even if some of you may not understand the language, you must please look out for the emotions behind the acts.
We truly hope that you enjoy the rest of the program.
And now Mr. X will tell us more about the theme behind the acts.
You seem to be a mustache man, I see. Ha! Me? With those disgusting grits? No way in hell. They have only separated everyone.
And quite the philosopher.
Well, my story is extraordinary.
And what does that make my story, huh? Arbitrary?
A is the first of the alphabet. O is the primary force of the word.
Hey, this one is being some philosopher, and you're being the great saint dumb. Both of you are going to make me laugh.
Well, I can't laugh at people, but I can laugh at some stories though.
Wait. If this is some weird old man trick of starting a story and teaching us life lessons and all, I'm not in for it. I'll start with my story.
Go on.
A is the first of the alphabet. O is the primary force of the word.
What are you waiting for, man? Just go on.
Long ago, in the far, far lands of India.
Hey, dude. British accent. Cut it.
There was once Ram, handsome, talented, fiery, adventurous, thief.
For the first time in history, I'm hearing about a thief named Ram.
Why not, I say? Anyone can be named Ram, anyone can be a thief. I just have to be both. Now will you let me finish my story?
A is the first of the alphabet.
Will you let me finish my story?
Go on.
2 sentences. So, this Ram had a little bit of a bad habit. You see, whatever his eyes saw as beautiful, he couldn't keep his hands off of. Anything from shades to sandals, anything he put under his skirt, and abscond he will. And he could never be caught. Every single person told him he was the best thief around. But only one person told him, only one ever told him that even thieving was an art. And that was his mother, Subbalakshmi. Subbalakshmi, a widow who worked hard to keep her job and her family. Hey, but you know, who can keep the job in this day and age? You both couldn't, that's why you're here. I am a thief because of that. So, Subbalakshmi also lost her job. And she told Ram, Beta, go work with your uncle in Punjab. He will teach you agriculture. You will learn how to be a hard-working man. But where there is wheat, there is chapatis. And Ram loved chapatis. Oh, he couldn't get enough of them. So off Ram went to Punjab. But Ram couldn't keep his hands to himself. So his journey became more of a thieving journey.
Oh my God, my gold chain is missing. Oh no, my wallet is missing. No, even my chapatis is missing.
Whatever he could take, he could. Don't worry, the chapatis are well used. So once he got to Punjab, he met 4 friends just like him. Thieves, not chapati lovers. And these 4 friends, there was 2 differences between them and Ram. You see, Ram was a better thief than all of them. But they only stole from the prince. They were fighting for their country, one pocket at a time. Who cared? Said Ram. Who cared? A wallet is a wallet. If it has money in it, take it. Whose pocket is in it? Nobody cares for that. But no. They had to fight for a country that wasn't even a country yet. So, what did they stop at thievery? No. Protests, gatherings, marches, whatever they could fight for, they will go for. Whatever they stand for, they will do so. And one such gathering was happening in Jallianwala Bagh.
Even one of Ram's friends called him that very same day to ask him whether he would join or not.
Ram, there is a peace protest taking place at Jallianwala Bagh. Let's go.
Hey, no! Who would want to join for those things? Picture this. Golden temple. Golden chapatis. Served every day for lunch. If I could get my hands on those things, you could live a happy life. Why would you join for all those stuff? No, go on. Go on, get this. Go, 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 go. The friend that turned his back on Ram that day didn't turn back to look at Ram again. Every step he took up that temple, he regretted. Because he was stopped by a British officer. Words were exchanged. And before Ram could knew it, Jallianwala Bagh spilled out of his mouth. Ram climbed up the rest of the steps, knowing the regret in his heart, but not knowing what it is for. Because who would know? Who would know? Who would know that officer, that officer would go and report to General Dyer of the British Army? Who would know that Dyer, bloody Dyer, would order his officers no mercy on Jallianwala Bagh? And did they give them mercy? None. Some say 300, some say 1,900. Ram's heart could not care for those numbers. His friends lied in pools of blood, their agony flowing through the wounds. And did only Ram's friends die? Mothers, children, men, young and old. And were they heroes of a war? They weren't fighting for their country. In a brave battlefield, being slain by equal warriors. There were people of this land. People of this land. Ram could never take back those words. The words that killed his friends, the words that killed countless others. Even a wound by fire, can kill. But a scar goes with the tongue. It will leave a scar on the heart. It left a scar on my heart. Ram couldn't take back those words.
It's all right, brother. I shall go on with my story now. After Jallianwala Bagh, a revolutionary came into light. Bhagat Singh, the person with my uttermost respect was Bhagat Singh. I met him when I was working as a journalist for the newspaper Kesari. I and Bhagatji had only spoken for about half an hour, but he transformed a selfish man into a freedom fighter. Bhagatji and I plotted a lot of plans against the Britishers. I still remember we decided to steal gold from a train passing from Kakori. Only after boarding the train did we know there were more officers in the train than gold. Miss Wilchi wanted to make change in plans with regard to these many officers in the train. But this stupid Banwari, my friend of course, he pulled the emergency chains. We had no choice left. We did all we could and stole all that gold. It created a lot of problems, but I cannot put together in words how happy I felt.
What do you mean you cannot put together in words? English is a simple language. Words, sentences, then you add punctuation, vocabulary, grammar. Ta-da!
I'll smack you, silly, if you interrupt him again.
Then next time you want to throw something, actually grab something. And I have respect for your age, old man. Huh? Go on.
You continue.
That's when Banwari and I became close. I tell you, there's no one in the world as stupid as Banwari is. Impatient and inquisitive much. Takes every opportunity without giving it a second thought. Will only think after getting into it. But he was liked by Bhagatji, Azadji, and everyone else. I still remember when we both got drunk and Banwari came up with a great plan.
Hey, Chandru!
Hey, Banwari.
You know, I'm thinking let's hurt the Britishers where it hurts the most.
I think you're drunk. I think you should go.
No. I'm not drunk. You know what we are gonna do? You know? Boom! We're gonna blast a British vehicle. There are many vehicles standing outside in the parking. We will put a bomb under a vehicle and we will run.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll go grab some bomb and we will blast the vehicle.
Oh. Banwari. But who knew? Who knew it was the general's vehicle? Just within half an hour, we landed in a jail cell, just like this. There was this officer who told us he saw us during the Simon Commission protest. They asked us where Chandrasekhar Azad was. First, politely.
Banwari Lal, where is Chandrasekhar Azad?
You want to know where Chandrasekhar Azad is? Well, guess what? You will never get to know.
Where is Azad?
You heard me the first time. You will never get to know.
I am asking you for the last time. Where is Chandrasekhar Azad? Bloody! Where's Azad? Where's Azad? Where's Azad, Banwari?
Never
Where is Azad?
against Azad.
Where is Azad? You die all day long. Where is Azad?
I will not attack.
Tell me where is Azad?
Where he is.
You can tell me where is Azad? Where is Azad? Banwari, where is Azad? Where is Azad? You die, Banwari.
I tell you where he
You
is.
die on the audience side, Banwari.
Tell you.
Where is Azad?
I still feel the pain When these Britishers realized we would never comply, they begged us to get an answer. Days and nights passed. We felt our souls struggling. But Banwari couldn't be strong. Who could take all those beatings for days and weeks? Banwari told them, we were released because of Banwari. These British men, with the help of Banwari as a trap, called Chandrasekhar Azad. I was there with Azad when he was about to meet Banwari. I could have told him, but Banwari would die. The friendship that meant to me so much was about to cost a man his life. Was Banwari Lal a coward? Was Bhagat Singh a hero? I couldn't spot the difference. The friendship had made me blind. But I remember, I decided to place myself in place of Azad and save him. But there was a troop of British soldiers. It happened to me as I watched his heroism.
Hey, old man. Doesn't the great philosopher have his own sad story to tell?
Became very old and feeble.
I met Gandhiji during the Quit India movement. Don't worry, I did not plan to kill him. I did not see him as a great freedom fighter. I did not see him as a great man. And I just spoke to him as if he was a normal man. When Gandhiji said he was about to start the Quit India movement, I resigned the job at the newspaper, came to Madras, and started my living. Who wanted to take part in all these protests, huh? I bought a house near Adayar and started my living. I wanted to live the life for myself. It's when the time when memory came in. I always used to see her around the banks of river. She had something. Memory.
What?
I want to talk to you for 5 minutes, please.
About what?
How beautiful you
want to hear that?
Should I continue my story, or you both want to discuss about my wife?
Wife?
Yeah, not that. She was not. But she did become my wife. Her husband died in a protest against the British. So I was about to marry her. When I was about to marry a widow, everyone's questions were how it could be justified. Are you mad? Why you want to marry a widow? What's wrong in that? I didn't find anything wrong. So I did marry her. We were very happy. You know something? I dreamt of bringing up a 3-year-old son. And I brought up the same way I dreamt of. It was the time when the news spread regarding the partition of India and Pakistan. Isn't it the same country? A partition because of religion. British sought this opportunity to divide and rule. You know who came forward to divide this country? Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Vinayak Damodar Savarkar. Is Jinnah wanted the country to be divided because of religion, or is it Savarkar? Both of them were atheists. I was infuriated. So I resumed my journalist job. Yes, I also published an article regarding that. It was the biggest mistake of my life. People read the article and did not understand it fully. They burnt my house. Lord, I was arrested on my way home. A prisoner who wanted to write the truth. A prisoner who wanted to correct the country. A prisoner who used to be a journalist, believed that pen is mightier than sword. A prisoner who lost his kid and his wife. A prisoner who lost everything because of the partition of the country. I was arrested for revealing the crooked plans against the British. You know what? This is the most memorable day of my life. The day I earned the name prisoner. And I'm proud of it.
Murthy, your time has come. You told me a story, but I didn't see you cry all this while.
No, it's because I realized my mistakes. But tears falling apart. Maybe it's just tears of joy.
Your time has come. Do you have any last wish?
July 17, 1947. The happiest day of my life. The day to the end of all of my travel. The day day I took upon my penance. I started the journey of life as Ram, the thief. It was not the first chapter of thieving. It was the first chapter of my life. In the first chapter, I was responsible for the death of my friend. I spoke unnecessarily in a place where I should not. But I did. I was not punished for that by law. Instead, by truth. Chapter 2. Banwarilal, my friend. Our friendship was like bread. But I was responsible for his death. I spoke when I was not supposed to. But I did. Also, I was not punished for that. Chapter 2. Carelessness. A simple man with a wife and his child. The third chapter of Murthy was ruined because he wanted the people to know the real reason behind the partition of the country. He just got him to experience the love. But life had other plans. Fate became my chapter 3. July 17th, 1947. A punishment served for 2 mistakes. Selfish youngster Ram, who did not fight for freedom. Chandra, a coward, who was responsible for the death of a revolutionary. An old man, who was a journalist, believed that pen could shoot like a gun. But country sentenced him to death by hanging. Agara mudala ezhuthellam Adi Bhagavan mudatre ulagu. My name is Shri Rama Chandra Murthy, a prisoner.
Because you know, gender equality. While Grandpa was busy locking up people in jail, my grandma locked up her own mind. She used to frequently travel to the lost kingdom of Koas, as she puts it. Well, it's better you see it for yourself.
Is she really the one?
Master, I must say the resemblance is extremely striking. But, however, her memory does seem a bit weak.
Okay, then let me go and talk to her.
Pluto?
My child, Madhira, are you okay?
Madhira?
I'm so glad that you're alive. Alas, the last heir of the royal family has lost her memory.
Sir, I think you've got the wrong person. Please explain what's going on.
You are Madhira. You are Madhira, the sister of our old emperor, Queen Zishala, who was treacherously murdered within the parent circle when she accepted Haiko's challenge.
Haiko? Who's Haiko? And what is a parent circle?
Haiko is the current ruler of Coas. He is the cruelest amongst the cruelest. Ever since he became the ruler, Coas has been in chaos. It's not safe for the people to get out of the houses once the sun sets anymore. He robs his own citizens. Thousands and thousands of women go missing every single day. It is rumored that he sells the women to the neighboring kingdoms as slaves.
But how did such a monster become a king?
The battle circle. The battle circle. Anyone who challenges the king of Coas in a one-to-one combat, and if in case he gets defeated, then the victor becomes the new ruler. Moreover, there is a rule that only the staffs and weapons made of unobtainium can be used. But in this case it is alleged that there was a disguised masked assassin who was present within the battle circle who killed Queen Zishala. After the queen's death, the entire royal family went missing, and Haiko took advantage of these circumstances and established himself. But the news of your return is spread like a wildfire among the citizens. They want you right now. They need you right now.
I am no Madeira. I am no queen.
You have forgotten, my child, whom you really are. You have to stand up for the sake of the faith of the citizens. In this way, you can retaliate against your sister's death.
I am not a fighter. I don't even know how to fight.
The Queen Madeira, I know, one of the bravest women. She was ready to do anything for the sake of her citizens. She was a woman full of dedication, zeal, and enthusiasm. Who's that? Who's that? Nala? Pluto?
Queen Madeira? I do look like her. Why do I look like her? What is this supposed to mean? Am I the savior? Why am I here? What does this mean? No! This can't be happening. I'm not a fighter. No!
Master, there was someone inside the safe house. He got away.
Damn it! There are spies all around. Anyways, my child, I shall begin your training. But before we begin, we need to go to Haiko's court to challenge him officially.
Oh my God! What is this?
Greetings, Master. You do not dare give that slave protection.
How low can you stoop, Haiko?
Only my master can make women stoop.
Please stop all this nonsense.
I heard you found a fake queen. Oh, is she the one?
She's not fake, Haiko. The citizens of Coas have faith in her.
Master, she is a lunatic with no memory. Don't listen to this old man.
We have come here on behalf of the citizens of Coas to challenge King Haiko officially to the battle circle.
This impostor, my lord, she's not even suitable to be sold as a slave.
Hey you! Once I defeat your king in the battle circle, you'll regret everything you're saying right now. And for you, King Haiko, be prepared to die.
You talk too much, imposter. As you have challenged me before my court, I accept your challenge. And I give you a week of time to prepare for the battle circle.
Our king is so generous. He gave you 1 week's time to live.
Here, as a sign of future of Coas, take the slave as a gift.
Ha! The slave as a gift? Ha! You ignorant fools! They say the fire burns the brightest bright before it dies. Your excitement is just like that. Wait, come on to Madeira. They are not worth our time.
Don't worry,
worry, my lord. My men will tell us about their each and every move.
But how did she return? I thought she was taken care of.
She's an impostor, my lord, for sure.
She better be, because with the end of the week, I'm going to crush that one.
Of course, my lord, of course.
So in the last 3 days, my child, I taught you the basics of combat, and you seem to be doing very good.
Well, all those hours playing Assassin's Creed on my PS4 has totally paid off.
What?
Master, your training has totally paid off. I really feel confident.
Good. Fair enough. Now, I shall teach you the art of silencing your mind. Once you're able to do this, you'll be able to access immense amount of energy within your own self.
Wow, Master, how do I do that?
That's the challenge, my child. The idea is just not to do anything. Come, sit here, be relaxed, sit down and close your eyes, be relaxed, and slowly start breathing. Inhalation and exhalation. Breathe in, breathe out. Just observe your natural breath.
Master, I saw someone watch you and Mother at train. That coward slipped away as soon as I spotted him. I really could.
Master, there was someone seeing you both training. I just ran behind him. I slipped down.
Do not worry, my children. It must be definitely Haiko's men. But this is a good sign. It means that Haiko is unsettled. But as of now, let's focus on Madira's training.
Couldn't even hold the scarf, you tell me? Ha! What a shame.
You'll squish her like a bomb, my lord.
Keep updating me with each and every move of the training. There's no one better than you to do this.
Yes, and here, take 100 gold coins. Well done, my spy.
Machichi!
Yes, my lord.
Abduct 500 more women for tonight's consignment.
I will abduct 510, my lord. 500 for the assignment and 10 for us to enjoy the night.
So in the last 6 days, my child, I taught you everything about the combat. Remember, when in war, don't think too much. Just observe. Observe, that's what I said, observe. Observe your opponent's move and have faith in your body that it will definitely respond to the situation.
Yes, Master.
Okay, so as a part of your training, you will be facing one of the most difficult tasks today. You will be fighting against my best ever student, Lama.
Master, is this a foe you wanted me to fight with? Look at her.
Enough, boy.
To be a slave.
Enough using your words as a weapon, now let the body do the talking.
If his body would do the talking, he wouldn't waste energy opening his mouth.
Oh, you have a wise one here, huh? Show that in a battle. This is the weak Madira you told me about. Look at her. She can't even stand in a minute and you want her to become a queen? You poor bomb. Can't wriggle out of this one, eh?
My queen, clean the staff as a part of your body and fight.
Master, seems like I have some competition over here. Master, I'm not killing her because she was trained by you. I will leave her to King Haiko himself. He will finish her off in seconds. Master, let me spend my time says such things as these. You should go, my child. You may go. The Madeira I knew was 10 times better. Maybe you're just having one bad day. So do not practice much. Be relaxed. And remember, my blessings are always with you.
Just a few more minutes, my lord, before you squish that worm. Would you like to stretch?
Stretch? You mean stretch my finger?
My lord, I heard that she was battered and bruised by Dama yesterday.
Let's not underestimate too much, Machichi. What if it is a plan to make us overconfident?
But is it possible, my lord?
If it is, you know, I always have a backup plan.
Backup? You say backup? Oh, the Mars assassin! Of course!
You know the plan. Please go up, drop the light, march it, jump into action.
It's been an honor serving under you, my lord of Kovas, King Haiko.
Yes, Master. He said he had some urgent work. Don't worry, your queen. He'll be with us shortly.
Don't fear, my queen. The people of Gods are with you.
My queen, I was so rough on you to make you tough for the biggest day. Now go, take revenge for the things he did to your sister. City of Kovas believes in you. We believe in you.
Citizens of Kovas! Today we see a fight unlike any other. You shall not pass up this opportunity to see the battle circle
If you choose me as your queen, I'll serve you right.
To be honest with you guys, she's told me many variations of the same story. Most of the time, it ends this way. Sometimes Grandpa comes in the middle and saves the day. You know, those are my favorite. You know, they were a cute old couple. But the best story she's told me was with Grandpa. It's the story of how they met in high school. Now, I'm sure you all have crazy high school stories, but trust me, this one beats them all. It's got everything and anything you can think about.
What on earth is this? Hey, you female, come here.
Yes, sir. Come in, sir.
What's the name?
I'm Catherine, your PA.
Not your name, miss. What's this name?
Okay. It's written, Mr. Christopher, Principal, sir, that's you.
Oh, really? It's Christopher with a K. K for King.
Yes, sir.
Next time you do a mistake, I'm going to fire you.
My apologies, sir. Can you start spelling?
What?
Students are here, sir. We can start.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
I welcome you all to this flirt exhibition.
Sir? Children!
Stop playing dumb charades with me, please. Where are my glasses, by the way? I welcome you all to the 10th annual art exhibition. I used all my international contacts to get this amazing piece of statue all the way from Cairo, Europe.
Egypt, sir. Cairo is in Egypt.
Oh my God, what a nerd! Decorum, children! Sir, continue.
Europe or Egypt, whatever it may be. So, I present you all the statue of the sweeper. Stop playing Chinese whisper, please.
He meant to say swapper, the statue of the swapper. Let's give it up for applause. Christopher will introduce the statue to us, and he's also called as the whiner. I don't know why, but yeah. Now our principal is going to give an introduction about the statue of the swapper.
Students, legend says that this statue... Oh, really?
Yeah.
Legend says that this statue sweeps important lessons into our lives. Hey.
Sir. All right, children. You all can discuss your classes. Now, our next exhibition will resume in the afternoon. Leave!
later. Yeah, even I will join you. But no, we are going that side. Yeah, even I'm going that side. But we're going that side through this side. I know the shortcut to go that side directly. But you know, wait, we are gonna eat chicken biryani with the mutton sauce with the fish. And finally with the chicken lollipop. Yummy. Fish. I am vegetarian. Oh. But even I know that is a very bad combo. Yeah. Right? Yeah, see you later. Some other day.
Last night is so crazy. Oh my gosh, this
what a waste of space.
Excuse me, someone finally realized you're a waste of space, huh?
Waste of space me. I'm arranging mathematics stamping with a 10 on 10 CGPA. I am sure I'm not even a homo sapien.
Exactly. You can't be a human. Burn!
What? What does that mean?
Figure it out, loser. Let's go chop chop. Oh my gosh.
Yes, children. Walk very slowly. Much slower. Floor will hurt. Well, the art exhibition is open right now for the students. What are you doing? Don't touch anything. If anybody touches anything, I'm going to penalize you and you.
Yes, ma'am.
Could be much faster. Huh?
That's a statue.
Dude, Barbies are incoming.
That snow so shiny.
Damn, you look like a dream.
Well, go back to sleep. Burn. That was so good. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
How many times should I tell you? Barbies are dumb.
You know better work life by having your whole book. Vomit on the paper, sure. Go ahead. Nobody misses you anyways.
Andrew, trying to pulling your head. Just go out from here. I'm going to end this infinite loop of evil now.
Enemy? Oh my god, you're gonna end me, it seems. Stop playing, let's move.
Yeah, take her away. She's taking up too much of air with her annoying talk.
Annoying? I am annoying. I'm pretty sure you have been the most annoying person in this institution. You have annoyed everyone with your arrogance, superiority complex, and your condescending attitude. Even your friends, they leave you alone all the time. So you are the annoying one, not me. God, help me from this now.
What makes you then? You like this diva. You like the sea of the two little chipmunks out there. You have no worries in life. How can you be worried? You don't know how to live in the real world. All you do is live in that Instagram fairyland of yours.
Instagram, Instagram. And I hope you realize how dumb you sound right now.
Did you guys see that? If only you live my life.
When they made this statue, they could have given better lumbar support. Idiots! Why have I been summoned to the land of cockroaches yet again? Ra! I am speaking to you, Ra! I ask you one thing. So I killed a few of these cockroaches. Does that mean I have to be punished? In eternal damnation and teach them lessons? Okay, so I killed 125,000 of them. But that does not discount this atrocity. And I have to deal with this nincompoop. I have met all 11 Ramses and King Tut, but I have never met an unroot. As for you, Speaking of, not a good time. It is high time I do what I have come here to do. If only I was provided a spell or a scroll. Nonetheless, I remember it by heart. One of the stupidest spells I have ever known in the history of godhood and manhood. That was exercise. The spell is complete. Their souls are changed. And their lives will slightly improve or possibly not at all. Oi!
Anirudh! Are you okay? What happened?
Hey, he's the first ranker of the school. Anirudh?
What is all this on my floor?
Excuse me, sir. Anirudh, are you alright?
Why?
Why?
Why do I have a...
What?
That?
That?
Her?
Her?
Me?
You? Why do I smell like candy? What are you chipmunks doing beside me?
I want this floor to be cleaned in 10 seconds.
Yes, sir. Did you not hear the man? Leave! Sir, we have one meeting! One meeting! Oh my God, that accent! What the hell are you doing in my body, Andrea? Oh my God! Somehow, our super subatomic particles have exchanging our souls. Finally, science and religion have met.
Please, could you stop your naughty eureka moment in my body?
I'm fun in your body, okay? I also have my math quiz next week. Finale, that too.
Anirudh, still what are you doing? Within 2 minutes we have maths class.
I studied everything, bro. Let us write everything. I know all the chapters by heart. We can go it. Come, let's go.
Where are you coming, Bharti? I'm sure math isn't even your thing. How dare you say such things about me? Isn't she beautiful?
What? One minute. I'm going to talk to Anirudh here. Andrea!
What?
What the hell, Andrea? Stop blowing a cover out.
What? I was just being honest.
Shut up. Listen. Till we figure this out, let's pretend to be each other. Understand? Go to my class now.
Fine. You go to my classes and I'll go to yours. Meet me after school.
Properly, please.
Did you observe that? He's walking like a 8-year-old model.
Where are these students? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So, we are going to have a maths quiz today. Exciting. How to judge?
Bye, sir.
How to judge?
Bye, sir.
How to judge?
Bye, sir. Sir, somewhere around 3.
Technically correct. So, start with the quiz. What is tautology?
Come on, champion. Hey, Anirudh, come on. Stop it. Sir, tautology is probably the same result in the last column.
Why are you stuttering in math?
Yes, sir, it's in the last column.
Go on.
So I'm having a very bad day.
You know you have a maths quiz next week, no? Better be prepared for that. You have to win it.
Yes, sir.
Good.
What the hell? What the hell, Anirudh? You messed up my math quiz.
First of all, why are you walking like a weak zombie? What? It's just a stupid quiz.
What?
The real question is, why is my hair so untidy? Does he know that I look in Instagram?
Instagram, your friend Regina. She took the video of me walking and put it on Instagram.
What?
They think I look zombie.
I have a million of followers.
But hey, if it goes viral, you'll get more followers.
You're ruining my life.
You're ruining my math quiz. Andrea!
What? Boys don't cry or what?
Andrea, I have an image.
First of all, you pick up a fight in front of that stupid statue, a so-called swab. I attended all your classes, now you're yelling at me? Who takes up 3 different mathematics subjects in a single semester?
Say it again.
What?
Say it.
I said, first of all, you pick up a fight in front of that stupid statue, a soul-called swab.
Exactly. Our souls got swag in front of the statue, which means the statue must be made of some alloy of uranium, magnesium, and lithium. That is why it was able to change the subatomic particles. Do you understand what is happening here?
What language are you speaking?
You dumbass. Where is the statue anyway now? Let's go to it.
The statue has gone for polishing.
Who polished an age or art department? It came yesterday to our college.
I don't know. I have my personal trainer coming at 7. Bye.
What? Andrea! Andrea! You cannot go to your home. You are in my body, you see?
Please take care of my walk.
Whatever. Try to survive the night. My father will kill you tonight. This is her home. Why is it so normal? I thought she was a rich person.
I'll call you back.
Oh, I hear you.
Andrea! What has gotten into you?
This must be the father. Sir, I am home.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
This is your father.
Yes, sir.
Here's my hug.
Hug? No, sir.
The trainer will be here soon.
Trainer. What for?
Remember, you have to win this scholarship.
Scholarship. And
Fashion scholarship.
Fashion scholarship. I am not surprised. Yes, sir.
Sir, again.
Yes, sir. Where is her mother now? Tell her what mother she has.
Andrea, the train is here. I'll be late as usual. Don't wait for me.
Yes, sir.
Really, darling? You're gonna rock shit. Hey, hey! What is wrong with you walking, yeah? What is wrong with you walking?
I cannot go. I cannot walk. Sir, I have a sprain in my leg, sir.
What? You broke your leg?
I have a sprain in my leg, not broke my leg.
Darling, please, can you walk to me?
Not today, sir. Not today, sir. I thought maybe we could underbrush his duty, you know, brain also inquired, you see.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's a perfect thing. Will you give an answer no to euthanasia?
Euthanasia?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's a yes from me, sir. Euthanasia is really important, you see. When suppose, you see, a person falls ill or he is in an accident. He doesn't want to be a burden to her family. So he can take euthanasia and die peacefully.
Is it really you? You're awesome. You know what? You don't need to do this anymore. You can walk.
No.
Come on. Let's go.
No, no, no,
Let's
no,
go.
no. Sir, I cannot walk. Sir, you don't understand.
Come here. Get your heels
I
up.
cannot walk, sir. Sir, sir,
Heels up. Oh.
I cannot walk, sir.
Yes, you can. See, that's not a place. That's a path. Your scholarship, your internship, your intensity. Come on. Let's walk. You broke my hand.
I broke my leg also, no?
How is your leg?
It looks fine from here, sir.
It doesn't matter.
Amma, you're so beautiful and pretty. I'm so happy to be with you.
I heard you flunked your maths quiz today.
Can you step away from me? I said, hands off me, mister, now. Is that how you treat your daughter? I mean your son?
Why are you behaving like this?
Like what? A man? That's what I am. I didn't flunk. I just started with my answer. Get your facts straight, Dad.
All that I don't know. I want you to come first in all your tests.
Whatever.
What are you looking at? Get me some tea. I'm in my room.
Honey, you finally stood up for yourself. I'm so proud of you.
What? Only now? What a loser.
Go to your room. I'll get you something.
I need a cappuccino, Ma.
Cappuccino? I'll get you a filter coffee.
Ma, my room is a mess. I'm going to clean it right now.
What has gotten into my son? First he complimented me, then he stood up for himself, and now he wants to clean his room. First time this is happening, I think his stars are finally aligned. We have to take out the statue and get our bodies back. I cannot live your life anymore.
Statue from Egypt, do your boomerang effect.
Boomerang, what?
Oh, it's just an Instagram thing.
Instagram. It is not as easy as Instagram. Our souls are at stake. Do you understand that?
Well, you try.
Fine. The last time it happened, we were fighting. Let us fight again. What do you say?
Okay. I didn't even hit you.
What are you doing? Statue! A scene! The art exhibition is not open for students right now. Wait. Why are you crying, Anira? What happened?
I had to break up.
What? The Christopher with the care will come and kill that. Just go. No. Don't you know I don't have time for romance in my life.
Chill. I just want to get out of the situation.
These papers and work them now. You have to become mathematics for me. That my walk, it is so not perfect. I lost your genius. Broke your knee yesterday. No. I don't know how I tell you to be perfect.
What?
What?
Why do I have to practice all these? It's not that if I don't practice, you won't win your mathematics.
You love my passion, my mathematics. I will not my passion. How does it come?
Passion?
Yeah.
You're going to do that?
You do the mathematics for me. Go.
Fine.
Where are you dragging me? I
Help me out.
This heat is very critical. Good evening, children! Now, we are in the valedictory function of the art exhibition, while we also have other exhibitions. And I request our principal, Mr. Christopher with a K, to come on the stage and give a welcome address for this valedictory speech.
Good morning, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Correct, sir.
I welcome you all to this talent exhibition.
Very good, sir.
I've been told that there is a mathletics competition followed by a beauty with the brains fashion scholarship. Looking forward to it.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request a few volunteers to put up the stage for the Mathletics Championship 2019. And I also welcome our head of the
What is the square of A plus B?
Sir. C.
Correct answer.
Yes.
What is the root of cos theta?
Sir, tan theta.
Correct answer. What is sin square theta plus cos square theta?
Sir. Theta square.
Wrong answer. What is the cube of 5?
Sir, 25 to 5. That is 125.
Correct answer. How many sides does a square have?
Sir, 6.
6. Wrong answer. What is 100 to 100 to 100 to 0?
Sir, 0.
Correct answer. Table of 11.
Sir, 11 ones are 11. 11 twos are 22. 11 threes are 40.
So, we end with the quiz. You can leave now. You will get to know the results very soon.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Now, can I have a few volunteers on the stage to clear up this mess, whatever? Now, it's the important part of the evening. The beauty with the brains contest scholarship. And I call upon the finalists of this competition. Stephanie up to the stage. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, Stephanie. I call upon Regina. Yeah, thank you, Regina. And I have to call the final contestant, Andrea, to the stage. Let's give her a round of applause. Wow, thank you, ladies. Now, for the brains part of the contest, it's a very simple question, you see. What have you learned about yourself in the past few weeks? About yourself, you know? Yeah. And I call upon Stephanie to answer the question.
For the past few weeks, I've been seeing so many religion wars across the
Religion,
country.
yeah, very good. Thank you, Stephanie. Now, I call upon Regina to give the answer.
Oh, I would like to start an NGO and I would like to serve.
NGO, very good, NGO. She will start NGO. Thank you, Regina. And I call upon Andrea to answer the question. At least you answer about yourself.
Past days helped me realize I was so ignorant, arrogant and selfish to the people around me. If I hadn't had this confrontation with Andre, self-confrontation with Andrea.
Self-confrontation. Very good. That's a very good thing. Enough, child. She talked about self-confrontation and that's a very good thing. You all should do it sometime. Now, I request our principal to give the trophy, trophy. That's what he got. Trophy for the Athletics Champion 2019. And the winner is... And the winner is... You all know it. Anirudh. Oh my God. I don't even know how many times he has gotten this championship. That is what he's supporting us. Thank you. You can leave the stage. Thank you. And now, I request our principal to announce the winners in the order for the Beauty with the Brains contest so that I will be felicitating them. Sir.
The third prize goes to Stephanie. tell you, I'm proud of you, my child.
See these volunteers, they are useless.
Don't worry, young man. The second prize goes to, any guesses? Regina! She was so beautiful, I tell you. And the winner is, I tell you, I thought she was a dumb girl. The winner is Andrea.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Anirudh to come and give a victory speech. Give it to me, Uncle. Thank God you got it from him. Phosphorus.
In this past few days, I've been friends with Andrea. She has helped me a lot to learn life. Isn't she beautiful?
Continuing the speech I gave you. What is happening here? He's playing a prank on you guys.
Yeah, I was just so excited, you know.
You see?
We are so happy for each other.
How long will you bumbling baboons take to realize the meaning of each other's life? Who's in which body? Right now. You. 5 cubed. 25 into 5. So smart. A brilliant beyond recognition. And you? Do you need cough medicine? I'm not trying to clear that cough. I cannot provide it for you. I hope you die. And you who rubbed my nose. I ask you to picture one thing, even though you are frozen in time. Every death you die after this, the last moments will be someone unnecessarily rubbing your nose. Until you wonder where you went wrong. And know this, it was El Anub, the sweep, the swap, you messed me up. I need to get back in that chair. Sitting down too long has my godly blood racing. You don't want that in your hand for the next week. If you know the words, you may follow along. With this, I am sure the story will end. There are no other life lessons to be learned, and I can go back to my job of being a trophy god. And get this man a deodorant.
What happened to you?
Hey!
Are you okay? What is all this?
Oh my God.
Is this some kind of a protest? What happened?
Sir, it can't be a protest, sir. Children can't protest.
I have to say this must be you.
God. Me?
Yes.
Sir, I'm the very responsible person in this whole school.
Can't even get a name right and talking about responsibility, huh?
You know what? I quit. Do your job yourself. I am not going to be your personal assistant and do your job for you.
Your principal?
I don't even work for you anymore. If only you lived my life.
here while we get feedback from our honorable chief guest. On the cast member.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for performing those 3 plays. They were really fun to watch. I had a bit of feedback because I was asked to give you some feedback, so I will. I thought Prisoner, the first one, Prisoner, was very nice and loud. I mean, I don't know how long you've acted for, but I felt like the projection. Could you hear at the back properly? Yeah. So it was excellent. You were really throwing your voices really well. You had good expressions, lots of physicality, so much so that even that stick broke in the beginning. And I was really lots of energy there. Very brave also to have done your own scripts. And then later I found that it was a translation of a Tamil one. Tamil. And then I thought Prisoner 90, that is Ram, had a very interesting premise, the Jallianwala massacre, and then it went on. And then Prisoner 43, Chandra, was very powerful and loud. And really well done. And then Banwari felt very beautifully when he died. He just fell. Something I've never been able to do. Never. It's really good. Prisoner 41, journalist, who lost his wife and child. Then everyone was good. I've just noted a few points here and there. But then moving on to play 2, I thought the Queen, Madeira, she played it really powerfully, strong actor. In fact, we'd love to have some of you in our Madras play. Please look out, and we'd love to have you. And I like that twist at the end. Was he meant to, did he kill, who was he wanting to kill? Okay, so it was a mistake, no? Yeah, very well done. I didn't expect that either, that he would turn out bad, the master. You were excellent. And did you choreograph? Are you ready? Do you know how to do that? Yogesh, you do that. What's that art called? Wow. I could have used you for Julius Caesar. I was looking for choreography for the sword fights. Then moving to play 3, Niranjana, you wrote it very nicely. And Alicia, you wrote play 2? Yeah, so it was also both really nicely. Play 3 was completely different, very funny, modern, and I love the soul swapping and also what you did with the lighting. When you did the souls, that blue, you went into that freeze mode. It was very, very clear what was happening. And the statue, whoever plays the swapper. So, and I thought Abhishek and Aisha were very convincing. So, when they did the swap. So, in the beginning I was wondering why the American accent, then I got it later. Why you did that whole thing. So basically, all in all, a very enjoyable morning. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
worry, I'm sure all of you enjoyed the play a lot. We went through three different genres with each play, and I'm sure we all learned a little bit more about the nuances of theatre today. Please give the actors a huge round of applause.
Next, we watched some beautiful acting by these very real theatre artists from Hindustan, and glad you all could make it here again. And now I invite Ms. Sonu Joseph, Assistant Professor, Hindustan Technology and Science, School of Languages, to distribute certificates. It's reward time for the students who have actually worked hard for one long year. And I request our chief guest and the head of the department and the mentors, please kindly come onto the stage. We have the distribution of certificates, which is completion certificate. I request the mentors, Mr. Yugesh R.V. and Mr. Arvind Kesh from Priya Shakti, please come onto the stage. Now let me tell you, the audience who are here, let me just brief you about it. Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science had an MOU with Priya Shakti, which is a leading training company for theatre and drama in the city. And today, we would be seeing almost 20 of them, though the enrollment was almost 28 students, but then successfully those who have completed is 20 students, and you saw them performing today. They'll be receiving this certificate from our chief guest. I call upon Abhishek Badarajan from BTech Chemical. Audience, can you please cheer them up by giving a round of applause. Abhishek, very with love, BTech Information Technology. Next is Alicia Tony Thomas. Arjun and Aisha, BTech Computer Science. Kaushik G. Raman, BTech Avionics. Kaustubh Singh Gupta, BTech Aeronautical, is not with us. I want one teammate to collect his certificate. It's because of his ill health. Loxley G.R. Pandey, Computer Science Engineering student. Mohammed Laila S. BTech Information Technology. C. Namya from BTech Biotech. Narsimha MPL, BTech Computer Science. Niranjana Shishadri, BTech Computer Science. Padma Vashri Venkateshan, BTech Computer Science. R.K. Ganeshan, BTech Computer Science. Siren Reddy, BTech Computer Science. Shinjoy Das Gupta from Aerospace. They're still in their role. Samuel John from Avionics. Tejas from Krishna, BCom. Vibhav Bhaga, BTech Aeronautical. I want all of you to please form a semicircle for a group photograph. Can you please fall in two lines? Some of you can kneel down also. Kneel down. I request the Department of Languages faculty members to please kindly join us. Faculty members from Department of Languages, please.
Yeah, ma'am. Ready, ma'am? Ma'am, கொஞ்சம் front.
Volunteers. You've come to an end as quoting the legendary Shakespeare, all well that ends well.
I would now like to call Ms. Sonu Joseph, the coordinator for the event and the assistant professor in the Department of Languages, to read the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to the August gathering. I stand here to render my vote of thanks, and we were very keen in bringing today first year because the people who performed today, they were basically from second year, third year, your seniors. So this is a platform where we saw your seniors performing, and I want you to please get involved and get something worthwhile when you are in this college. I stand here to render my vote of thanks to all the people who have made this event possible, as they had the vision, creativity, and focused endeavor. First and foremost, I thank the Almighty for channelizing our efforts and making this event possible. This theatre group is the brainchild of our patron, Mr. Ashok Varghese, Director, Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science. This has been a long cherished dream which has attained a present perfect status, achieved and accomplished. His vision, direction and guidance has been phenomenally phenomenal. It is an absolute honor to have a chief guest, Ms. Shanika Trilivi, with us. You are a source of inspiration to our budding children. Thank you so much, ma'am, for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. It's truly an honor. Next word of thanks is for the mentors, those who have actually worked relentlessly with our students. Mr. Yogesh Arvi, Senior Executive Trainer, Mr. Karthik Anand Subramanian, Mr. Nivash Gopal Swami, both of them Senior Executive Trainer, and Mr. Arvind Kesh, a trainer, who gave a whole new meaning to the term learning by doing. Thank you for harnessing our students' talents and making the day happen. To the head of the Department of Languages, Dr. Akra Sharin, a big thank you because you believed in extracurricular activities should be an integral part of the curriculum. And with the support system, what the team needed, you gave us all that support. Thank you so much, ma'am. A huge round of applause, audience, for the performers. The group
commendable. I believe you should clap for them once again. Thank you for the effort that you have put in to create this magic. We are really mesmerized by that. I thank my MCs, Athena family, faculty, and the audience. And audience, you were really a wonderful audience. You can clap for yourself. For all the support that you have extended. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I hope you all have truly enjoyed, because we've enjoyed hosting this event for you. And it's time to rise for the national anthem as we end the program. Students, please be seated. We'll announce for you that you want to move out.
I request just 5 more minutes for the audience to be seated as a dignitary and the head of the department. They leave the auditorium. Just be seated for some time. And I really want to thank the faculty members from the different departments who actually came here to watch your performance, and especially the aeronautical team was here.